Hey there! You know, picking a good antivirus was only easier when only a few of them existed, but now there are lots of different providers with big claims and even bigger ads. Luckily, I'm here to make it simple again with my best antivirus tier list. Right, if you don't know the whole tier system, I will give each antivirus a ranking from S to F. I'll explain why I've put them there and give you any important cons to keep an eye out for when you are making your best antivirus choice. Kicking off this top antivirus review with an A-tier provider, TotalAV, gaining a 97.5% score for zero-day threats, which are newer and therefore harder to mitigate, and a 100% detection rate for 4-week-old malware attacks in independent testing. Despite the detection being shy of the industry average, AV test experts gave TotalAV high marks for usability and performance. Personally, I enjoyed their system tune-up tool that lets me clear junk from my PC in order for it to run smoothly. Of course, as with any top-tier dweller, there's real-time protection, which means your device is monitored around the clock, and ransomware protection with all plans. There's even a password manager, VPN, and identity theft protection too. Quite the security arsenal any user will appreciate. What's even better is that I didn't observe any reductions in speed while using their VPN for browsing. During testing, it managed to achieve impressive speeds, though some were irregular when streaming. To be completely honest, the absence of a firewall is the primary factor preventing me from awarding them the highest S-tier position. Even though they are a reputable provider, I can't consider them flawless without this essential component. Nevertheless, they offer a fully free plan for you to try and determine if their features meet your needs, a feature that is lacking in quite a few other providers. When it comes to their premium plans, they are reasonably priced, considering you get various tools bunched together, and their entry-level plan has a generous 3 devices. Taking everything into account, they provide genuinely advanced features paired with a user-friendly design. I believe they have the potential to climb higher in the rankings with slightly improved detection rates and the addition of a firewall. A quick side note, I've added exclusive discount links to my antivirus top providers below. Don't forget to check those deals out before you choose the best antivirus for Windows 11 or Mac or Android, well, you get the point. Continuing this comparison, Bitdefender Antivirus takes its place at the forefront. Now, this provider confidently occupies the S tier, and let me tell you why. First and foremost, their malware detection score, as determined by independent institutions, is unparalleled. Not to mention, they have been awarded Product of the Year a total of 4 times, which surpasses the achievements of any provider in the market. However, the impressive aspect of trying out this provider isn't limited to its detection rate. The utilization of system resources during scans is also commendable, and there are customizable options available to tailor your experience. Moving on, Bitdefender offers a robust array of security features, from real-time protection to ensure constant monitoring of your device to ransomware remediation, which is simply a sophisticated way of saying protection. Something else that gives it the S ranking is its privacy firewall. Despite only being available with their most expensive plans, not all antivirus providers offer this, and considering it protects my device from unauthorized access by blocking inbound and outbound connections, it's a must. There are standard features that are beneficial but not that exciting, like the anti-tracker or parental controls, but what amps up their value is their VPN and password manager. The VPN is noteworthy as it comes with encryption, a good amount of servers, and privacy features for your browsing too. More expensive all-in-one plans include an unlimited version of the VPN. What's more, like with TotalAV VPN, you can even unblock some Netflix libraries, but I wouldn't say either compared to a third-party standalone VPN apps. Lastly, no antivirus could secure a place in my top tier if it wasn't accessible. Bitdefender truly stands out as an exceptional antivirus, offering a free plan, cost-effective options, and even plans accommodating up to 15 devices at most. However, do bear in mind that the more affordable plans are compatible with Windows only. Another top tier contender is Norton 360. The primary reason for their elevated position is that their detection rates align with those of Bitdefender, and when you examine their track record over past years, it's rather exceptional. In addition, they offer the advanced security features one would anticipate from a leading antivirus. That's real-time protection, optimization tools, and parental controls. Furthermore, they provide a VPN, cloud backup, and a password manager. It's worth noting, however, that the aforementioned VPN boasts a wide range of functions and crucial security features, including a kill switch. Notably, they pack a smart firewall. This is one of the best implementations of such features I've seen on the market, silently monitoring sent and received traffic and even offering a custom vulnerability assessment that lets you know how your device might be vulnerable to a cyber criminal. Their pricing is also quite reasonable, with plans that are in line with Bitdefender and other prominent players in the market. In fact, some of their plans even support up to 10 devices. With that all said, there's no free plan, only a free trial. Also, some full scans can be quite heavy on system resources, so for those of you who do heavy activities regularly whilst running your scans in the background, it might not be the best choice. That aside, I think their detection rates and excellent selection of features more than justify their Tier A position. Next, we have another fantastic choice for the best antivirus list, Surfshark Antivirus. I get that this provider didn't start off as an antivirus, but with recent improvements, Surfshark can now detect and protect from malware with quick, full, and scheduled scans. I'll admit, I had my doubts initially, especially since they lacked independent testing scores for a while. However, the situation has changed, with them now boasting 100% detection rates for 4-week-old malware and finally earning certification. In my personal testing, I found their full scans to be remarkably swift, scanning over 100,000 files in just under 2 minutes and consuming very little CPU resources. Furthermore, they offer essential features like real-time protection and ad tracker blocking functions and a data leak checker that scans dark web databases for any of my personal information. They've even included a secure search engine which adds an extra layer to your online anonymity. Despite not having a password manager, the most remarkable feature has got to be the VPN. With industry-leading speeds, a plethora of use cases from thousands of servers, and much more advanced security features than other VPNs offered by antivirus providers. It solidified Surfshark's B-tier positioning. Unfortunately, another drawback is the absence of a firewall, which means this provider can't ascend higher into the rankings until that issue is addressed. However, it's worth noting that they offer excellent value for money given the comprehensive security package they provide. I would suggest that Surfshark is an ideal choice if you prefer having all the tools in one place for a streamlined experience, especially from a trusted and experienced cybersecurity company. Don't forget, you can snap up a great deal today using the exclusive links down below in the description. Have you chosen your favourite one yet? Staying on the topic of VPN providers that have also expanded into antivirus tools, we come to NordVPN Threat Protection. This provider offers multiple methods to thwart malware, not only by blocking access to malicious websites, but also by conducting scans on your download files to detect any potential threats. While it is a shame you can't run custom scans like traditional antivirus providers, it does additionally block trackers and intrusive ads that could contain malware. Having the tool built in is really convenient for any beginner. You just need to enable it under the Shield tab to start getting extra protection. Leaving aside the matter of malware detection, there's of course a data breach scanner that operates just as you would expect, delving into the dark web's depths to search for any of your leaked information. Additionally, there's a cross-platform password manager and of course that sleek VPN. I'm quite a fan of using this tool. I've been using it for quite a few years now. It offers a plethora of specialized features designed to improve your browsing, streaming and torrenting experience, some of the swiftest speeds available and an extremely user-friendly interface. So, what's the bottom line? Well, I'd rate their VPN as top-notch, in the S tier. However, their antivirus capabilities place them in the C tier due to the absence of a firewall and the inability to conduct custom scans. Nevertheless, the value and user-friendliness that comes with NordVPN Threat Protection still make them a dependable choice I'd recommend, especially for privacy enthusiasts. This is where we see a fan-favorite provider, ESET. I am ranking them a B. And before you sharpen your pitchforks, hear me out why. It's common knowledge that ESET Nod32 is a dependable antivirus, but upon closer examination, their testing scores have shown some inconsistency. Notably, in a recent AV test, their performance and protection ratings took a bit of a hit. They offer the features you'd anticipate, such as real-time protection, ransomware protection, and even a password manager and encrypted file storage in their higher tier plans. One of their major selling points is their cloud-based architecture, which means your device handles less processing work, resulting in improved scan performance. I especially like their anti-theft functionalities, which include location tracking and phantom account, which lets you create a fake user so cyber criminals can't gain access to your personal data. Having said that, one or two caveats are worth mentioning. There's no permanently free plan here, just a 30-day trial, which isn't too bad. However, some of their premium plans come with a high price tag. And don't offer the best value. Without a VPN, parental controls, or support for multiple devices, I can't quite justify a higher ranking. Furthermore, it's not as accessible as some of the others I reviewed. The fact that it's not available for iOS is a significant drawback in my view, so it might be the best antivirus for Android or one of the best antivirus for Windows 10 and Windows 11 choices instead. But in conclusion, ESET is a reputable option with some unique and useful features, and if you can afford it, I don't think it's money wasted. However, charging around £40 a year for a basic plan doesn't earn it a higher spot in my tier system. We're on a roll with user favorites here, and I couldn't do a tier list without mentioning Malwarebytes, which is another C ranking of the day. Many users hold Malwarebytes in high regard because they offer free access to their antivirus. However, it's important to bear in mind that this isn't a long-term solution since it lacks real-time protection. To obtain that, you need to consider their premium options, which do come with some intriguing features but miss out on some essentials. For instance, there's the browser guard, which functions as an ad blocker. Then there's exploit protection, a step beyond real-time protection, focusing on safeguarding against exploit attacks targeting security vulnerabilities and software flaws. Additionally, their VPN is quite impressive, utilizing one of the most modern and secure tunneling protocols, WireGuard. Furthermore, I have to point out their independent testing is a little bit all over the place, and their protection only seems to be lowering in recent years. I'll give them a high 5 for glowing usability and performance, but without a firewall, identity theft protection, parental controls, password manager, or even a simple data breach monitor, I just can't justify the pricing. Take a look at how much it costs to get the VPN inclusive package. It is a huge investment for a lot of people. Right, moving on to Avira Antivirus. Considering all the capabilities you can get for free here, it wouldn't be fair to rank it any lower than a C tier. Without even having to spend any money, they include a feature-rich plan that has a firewall, a password manager, and even a VPN. Having said that, it's not as good as it sounds. The firewall isn't an additional tool, it just lets you manage your built-in Windows firewall through their app. The free plan is capped at a mere 1 device limit. Also, the VPN is maxed out at 500 megs per second a month. To unlock this, you'd have to go with a much more expensive plan. Those gripes aside, I will say Avira Antivirus is reliable with fairly good detection rates. In my own testing, the full scan was impressively quick, around about 3 minutes. I've got to say, the ranking sits at C for now because the CPU was really high, but this might not be an issue with such a quick scan time, and you access all the features for a browser extension which feels a little unintuitive. Otherwise, this antivirus is a great free quick solution, but can feel a bit expensive if you have multiple devices. What about a provider that is unfortunately tied to quite a scandalous name? You know what I'm talking about, McAfee Antivirus. There's a free version for mobile devices, pretty good detection rate and nice security features like ransomware protection, identity theft coverage, and a highly functional firewall that even hides your PC from others via stealth mode. A big selling point for McAfee is the unlimited devices you get with their most expensive plan. And there's a basic VPN, but a truly solid password manager, which has similar functions as an independent dedicated tool. Yeah, I'm putting McAfee in the D tier. And here's a couple of reasons why. 1. In my testing, the CPU was through the roof. During full scans, it often hit 90 to 100%. 2. There are inconsistent detection rates if you go back over testing. Furthermore, despite its inclusion of some handy features, a number of them are not accessible to Apple users. This limitation does take away some of the appeal when it comes to pricing. Unless you're specifically searching for the best antivirus for iOS that you can get for free, there are alternative antivirus providers available that may be more worthwhile investments. Oh, before we move on, we're trying to reach 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. So help us reach that now. Help us reach the goal. Just click that subscribe button. Thank you. I must say, I had a bit of a dilemma when it came to ranking TrendMicro. They do provide a basic free plan for mobile users and have reasonably decent detection scores, but I'm placing them in the D category. To put it briefly, there are some features that I quite appreciate, such as ransomware protection, real-time protection, and spam filters, and even optimization tools to enhance your overall experience. What's more, it managed to complete a full scan in roughly 44 minutes, which is below the industry average. Fairly standard stuff aside, there are a few unique additions like their social media privacy protection for Windows users only, or their fraud buster, which amps up their value. But in terms of features I'd use most day, it is lacking with the cheaper plans. Take a VPN, for example. There's also no identity theft protection, firewall, file encryption, or even webcam protection. That might be acceptable for some, but their application not only demands a substantial amount of resources during installation, but I also noticed it took quite a while to uninstall from my PC. Additionally, their two most affordable plans are only compatible with Windows, so they aren't particularly inclusive in that regard. What I'm trying to convey is that they do offer a free or budget-friendly plan which is perfectly suitable for basic needs. However, if you are considering an investment, I would suggest that their maximum security plan is the only one worth truly investing in, as it covers 5 devices and includes additional features. Nonetheless, at such a price point, there are better options available that offer a more comprehensive package. That's my best antivirus review video. If you've left asking what's the best antivirus, then anything from S to B tiers will be reliable. And for anything else lower on the list, take the cons seriously and always think about your daily activities before committing. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.